Hi, I'm going to talk about the Getty Challenge. This is an assignment that I think for most people was pretty fun to do last semester. At least that was the feedback I got. So your job is to simply recreate a painting. I would prefer it to be in the time period of around 1850 to contemporary, and preferably before 1970. And again, it's kind of the key part of most of my classes. You get to recreate this artwork. The Getty Challenge actually says use 3 items from your house. I think that's a little ridiculous. I don't like a lot of rules. So you don't have to do that. You can use more. And don't run out and buy anything. Just make do. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's part of the fun of it. You're going to post it on a discussion thread that I'll put up shortly, and make sure you give it a name and a couple sentences about your inspiration, a little bit about the painting, that's all. So I think it's only worth 5 points, but have fun, why not? You can involve family, use them as props if need be, and so certainly that's great. Some of these are from online, some of them are from students. You can tag on Instagram, in between Art in Quarantine, Getty Challenge, hashtag Getty Museum Challenge. I'm on Instagram, but not really, occasionally. It's Julia Loves Art, and my name has a weird spelling, Juliea. Julia Loves Art, and so if you want to tag me, that's great too, and I can just check it off. In any case, it's really fun for the students too. You get to see some really good ones. I may share them in Zoom as well. So again, just have some fun with it. Now this idea of tableaus, a reenactment of art scenes, reenactment of theater, this has been done for centuries. They were doing it in the 1700s. So it's not new. What is new is posting it on social media. Vermeer. And again, don't make the assumption that everyone knows the artist and title. This, of course, is Girl with a Pearl Earring, but do put the titles in. It is helpful. This is a Matisse. Again, notice how it's not perfect? Doesn't matter. Does it capture the main underlying features? Absolutely. One of my students sent this one to me. I thought it was pretty funny. This was when everyone in quarantine was emptying the shelves of toilet paper and paper towels. Of course, now that we're right before the elections, they're doing the exact same thing. It's weird, but in any case. This is Paul Klee. And you see how this is? This is really abstracted. They've completely abstracted this, and that's okay. It can be very whimsical. This is from William Hogarth, Marriage a la Mode, and this is the happy couple. They're in an arranged marriage. She's bought all these stupid tchotchkes for the mantle. Her husband looks like he just wants to drink all day, kind of like when we were all watching the debates. But in any case, it is by Hogarth. And so, if it's slightly outside of the 1850s to 1970s, that's fine. But again, I'd prefer it in that time period. This, of course, someone's recreated a still life. You can do that if you want to take yourself out of it for my shy students. This is a pre-RAF image, kind of romanticism, if you will. It was not labeled, so I don't have the title. This is why it's very important you give us the artist and title. This, of course, is Alphonse Mucha, and it's pretty amazing, especially if you happen to be a redhead. Although he did paint brunettes and blondes, he liked women in general. Degas. Degas is always fun, especially if you have any ballerina stuff around the house, or your sister has some, or whatever. This is one of my favorites. One of my students did this one. It's perfect, right in there with modernity. This is Honoré Daumier, Rue Transnonain, and this was based on a real situation. There was rioting going on, and they thought a sniper was in the building, and they went into the building and they massacred the wrong apartment, basically. It made the front page. This print was widely circulated. This was kind of a big deal, and it was a very tragic event. And so this student has recreated this tragic event with his little sister. Degas waiting. And then this is again a little bit before the time period. This looks like more 1700s. And in any case, maybe even earlier actually. But again, label it. That's important. So here's some information about it, and you may collaborate with a classmate if you want to do multiple figures. Make sure you put both of your names on it. And again, does not have to be only 3 items. Choose a well-known artist or artwork. Include artist name, title, year, and again, there's a possible exceptions. These are some artists that I cover in the end of the year. But certainly talk about your theme, inspiration, just a couple sentences. Don't sweat it. And in any case, I would prefer it to be in the early part of October, but I'll put the deadlines on the assignment.